So is this the type of music you would like?
Sometimes, honestly, yes, bro. I at first I thought you guys were being racist, but it's actually true, bro. It's honestly true.
No, let's be going down that route.
It reminds me of like Naruto, bro. I feel like I'm in Leaf Village, bro. I'm about to like go on a walk, bro.
Oh, actually, let's say that real quick. What's up, guys? We back. You know what I'm saying?
Cash money.
Ooh.
Believe that.
I'm saying.
Bro, I'm overly stimulated right now.
This. We need some sound effects, bro.
God damn.
As you guys see, we got two guests here, not just one. You know what I'm saying?
We got the creative, we got the business, we got Lanllo.
Yes, sir. Bro, we got so many cameras. I don't know which camera to look at, bro. I feel.
This is your camera.
There you go.
Look if you're ever talking straight at the camera, look at that one.
Yeah.
But you know, you can look at anyone. You know what I'm saying? Play
I always
around
like
with
to
it.
look at.
Except
myself.
that, don't look at that one. That's so pointless.
But you know what I'm saying? We were just at their podcast, so you know, we had to, you know, invite them over to our studio. You know, get their opinion on our studio.
Bro, honestly, the place looks amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very DIY. Very
DIY.
I love it.
You know, a good way to compare it is like, you know, like they have like a McDonald's franchise. And we're like the local shop that's just like getting out there. But you know what? Exactly.
But bro, honestly, where you guys are starting compared to where we started, you guys are way above.
Amen.
Because like, where we started, bro, where
you hear that, Mom? I made it.
where we started, bro, was exactly the same size room, but I had a bed and I had a desk.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta respect the hustle, man.
So you don't really care about the, you know, don't bring work to your bedroom or work with pleasure.
And sometimes you have no choice, bro. No choice. Yeah.
Trying to make it out. So, you know, I just want to jump off with.
Sorry, really quickly. First and foremost, you might
take
see
it different.
You might no.
You
might see like the camera being very, very strong at the very, you know, like the wide angle. You might see a new mic here. You might see some new headphones. No, you don't see any new headphones.
We tried.
We want to thank you first and foremost for bringing some of your recording.
No, of course.
I mean, thank you for bringing
appreciate
yours. That was sick.
Oh man, yeah, of course. Yeah, say it again if you want to.
I
Thank you.
appreciate it. And I vlog.
I know, bro.
You guys should see that soon.
Yeah, you'll see it. You'll see it for
We're
sure.
putting in work. You know, we got Ayman full time.
Yeah, full time right now. Yeah.
So we'll see what that can bring. And you know, hopefully we'll add to the room. You know, get inspired by these guys and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, I had a couple questions for you guys just to get us started.
Just a couple.
Yeah, just
There we go.
Let's break the ice.
he says only I have one question for you. I'm like, you never have one. We just started 2 minutes in. But essentially, how'd you guys meet? I just want to quickly just jump into that.
So we known each other since high school. Like it was kind of like we knew each other since grade 7, but we were like we'd be in the same class, we'd talk, then we'd not really talk, and like we were never like super close friends until like grade 11, 12 when we started a YouTube channel together.
Yeah, we were those like
young kids.
Typical assholes, like
Or
not
gym
assholes,
rats.
bro, but like just gym rats that everybody just look at like, oh fuck, man, they're annoying.
Guys, yeah.
But
That's better than the kids in the mall going smash or pass. You know.
Agreed. Agreed.
But honestly, that thing wasn't even that wasn't even a thing back then.
Yeah.
We were the weird kids where we would bring a camera to school, bro.
Oh, no
like
way.
we would vlog in school, bro.
Yeah.
We would vlog.
That's
Like
so
I would
sick.
have the A6000, walking around school, vlogging, taking photos. We were that obnoxious kids.
So who'd you watch growing up that like made you like get into it?
Who inspired you guys?
Who did we watch?
I was. At the
I feel like
time-
I'm gonna have to say it. It might be racist, but nigga Higa, like everyone loves nigga Higa.
No, honestly, yeah, like Kiv Jumba, like in that
killing it.
going back, going far that, but like when we started our YouTube channel, we were doing like a lot of fitness, so like Barbell Brigade.
Yeah, barbell max tuning. Like there was a lot of these lifting pages.
don't
I
know
didn't watch any of those classic stuff at all.
He doesn't
No.
weight lift like us.
No gains, no gains. Yeah, like Christian Guzman, you know, like you guys know Alpha Elite,
Of course,
you know.
of course.
He doesn't know shit either. All I know is Bradley Martin, you know?
Oh yeah.
Shout out,
Was he
Bradley.
popping back then or no?
He was
He was coming up,
starting.
but yeah, he wasn't like the personality was now. He's very like a normal, just lifting guy. But,
Right.
But if you're in powerlifting, Johnny Candido, that's the guy. He's
Johnny
the smartest
Candido.
guy.
God
I don't know
damn,
if he
bro.
still makes stuff, but
That's so deep, bro.
that was my
Yeah,
inspo.
is that a good show?
No, but it's just like if you know him, there's like you're a power lifter.
Yeah. That's a deep cut.
I will say when you guys mentioned Kev Jumbo, that guy used to be my go-to, bro.
Yeah.
Kev Jumbo, he fucking did the whole video with Jeremy Lin.
Yes, bro, they're cousins.
They're boys, yeah, exactly.
They're not
cousins?
boys, bro. They're cousins.
Oh
know that.
shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
I just clocked right now. The Asians are really running it back in like the beginning of YouTube.
the world?
Asians.
Big.
No, no, let's not go. No,
Stop. Cut that.
we're not Kanye fans. But no, like genuinely, I remember all the like even David Parody. That was another huge creator that I used to watch,
Yeah.
in Ottawa and stuff like that. But yeah, no, like I remember being like that kid who like wanted to grab a camera and move around and stuff like that. But I was like, nah, like that's niggas. Everyone's gonna think it's corny.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks it's
Yeah.
weird. But I actually give you
It's
guys
hard.
kudos for that.
True.
The thing is, if
true.
I were to do it alone,
Unknown
I don't
caller.
think I would have. Yo, how'd that go right in my headphones?
I know.
Bluetooth.
That's sick.
Yeah. And I also like how the guy's Indian for him. Unknown color.
How was that?
Oh, that thing is. I'm still processing. So that's Bluetooth. Okay.
I was getting a phone call. Yeah, no, I have an
be
Indian
nice.
Siri. He just when he's giving me the stats, it like really hits. You know what I mean? Like I know it's accurate.
It's like your tutor. I like that.
Exactly. No, it just sounds like my friend. You know, so it reminds me of home. But yeah, go on. What were you saying?
What was I saying?
No, I was just saying like if I were to if I wanted to do that and I was just doing it alone, I don't think I would have.
Yeah.
But it was 3 of us doing it, so we kind of like
Oh, so there's a
had
little bit of beef.
safety in numbers.
Somebody got cut.
So who got cut? Yeah.
Oh, sorry, really quickly, could you just also tell them what you do? Like, what is your business?
Yeah, go for it.
So
David got
basically,
that.
so basically, what we do is like we help businesses make money through video content. Okay. So basically, if you're a small business,
Shut up.
if you're a small business here in Ottawa or not limited to Ottawa, and obviously marketing, you
Yeah.
need marketing, and right now all the marketing is through videos,
Yeah.
and so we come in, we help out with that, and we don't just make a video. We help with the marketing side of things, right?
Nice.
We come up with strategies. We come up with how things should work out. You know what I mean? We don't just point a camera, record it, and
Yeah.
edit it. It's a lot deeper than that.
Yeah.
And so we come up with strategies to basically just help businesses eventually make money, right?
I like
Because at the
that.
end of the day, there's one goal when you're running a business:
Mhm.
help people and make money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So get your bread up for
No,
sure.
There
And
you go. Because when we first came, we like obviously like okay, we know they have a studio, cool, whatever. But we were like super
cool, whatever.
Shit. All right.
No, we weren't.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Especially because especially after I heard you guys' ages too, I was like, damn, they're only a year older than us and they have all this too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, like, and what I was gonna say too is, you guys recently started too, but I remember.
Bro,
hearing
let me
from
tell you
guys.
something right now. There are a lot more people with a lot more money than we have
Yeah.
that are like, oh, we can't do anything.
Yeah.
But bro, like if we had your money, bro, we would be somewhere else.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we literally did whatever we are doing right now with nothing.
Yeah.
You
You'd
know
be
what I mean?
surprised too, yeah. Like when we got the studio, this was like we've had the business 3 years now. We've just got the studio in April, like 4 or 5 months ago, and
Jeez,
like
okay.
so when we were doing it, we weren't like in the mindset that like okay, we're ready. We have money sitting around to throw in at a studio every month, but like we just kind of like we knew we wanted that in the future, so we just started looking.
Yeah.
And just every step of the way, like it just kind of kept moving along. We're like, okay, let's book a showing. Why not? See what the process is like. Then we went. Then they were talking about it, and we're like, I guess let's submit an offer to see if we're even approved. Like see where we're at in that step.
Throw it out
And then
there,
we got
'cause-
approved, and then we're just like, okay, like should we jump on it? And, like,
It's not
we just did
realistic.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one thing too is that like when you commit into something, bro, you basically just have no other choice but to do it, right? When we got the studio, we were like, oh fuck, now we have the financial responsibility to upkeep this studio.
Yeah.
We gotta make our money, bro.
Yeah,
This
to get
isn't
money.
just a game anymore.
Yeah.
This is a business, right? Because we are both financially liable for that place, right? So we can't just be like, you know what? I'm feeling tired this month. I don't want to do work. Like work's gotta get done, bro.
So did you guys feel at any moment like, yo, maybe we're doing too much, like we're going too fast, or was it always like, you know what, we're gonna keep on making more money, we're gonna keep on motivating ourselves
Good question.
by that, or
We were definitely confident it was the right choice, but like there were very scary moments. Like just scary, and just like it's a whole new level of pressure. Like now it's
course,
not
yeah.
just oh we had a bad month, that sucks, we'll do better next time. It's like no, like we're
Money's-
short on rent, we got
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So it's like
Cash money.
and where we messed up was like we wanted to get the studio done really quick.
Yeah.
So we basically just put the business on hold and just built the studio in like a month, and like which was cool. We got it out. We were opened a month and a half after we got the lease, but then we had no money coming in. So
Yeah,
what we should have done is just taken longer and kept the business going.
Right.
But
Hey,
it was
working in your
like,
favor, bro. Like, and I also thought, like, yeah, like when we first came in, we're blown away. I was very like, what the fuck? Like, this is it. I'm like, oh shit, this is a lot of.
Bro.
It's very big. It's very spacious. Plenty of rooms to do. It's like a different thing for different rooms.
Yeah.
And that's the
such a
thing
cool
too
thing.
is like sometimes like business is all about how like your risk tolerance.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like bro, like when we started, I quit my job. Or no, I got let go.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Like,
typically,
yeah, good.
like, you know, I got laid off. I got laid off. And then typically what people would do, they'd freak out and be like, oh shit, I need to find a job. But what I did was like, you know what? I'm going to commit. I don't care about making money right now. I'm just going to commit to this business and put my all in, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So basically I was operating in a deficit for like 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
Just because I stopped working doesn't mean my expenses stopped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I live alone. I got car payment.
Yeah.
I got my rent.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All these things, but at the same time, just like, you know what, I got to do what I got to do. Is the sacrifices, but a lot of people are not willing to go through that.
Yeah.
Because that's scary.
100%.
But
Yeah.
scary is good, bro, because it means growth.
100%.
And so you guys, the way you're making your money is by, you know, like offering, you know, businesses or other places to come over to your studio and just like record stuff and stuff like that, or in just in general, the first type of clients you had, like how'd you guys like deal with that type of relationship and like, you know, making those clients come about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like how do we get them?
Like how did you get them, and like even just like dealing with the like those like managing those relationships like compared to other type of relationships, like
Yeah, like
what'd
were
you
they your
notice?
friends first? Were they like just random companies you went up to? Like
Yeah, so at first, the majority, honestly, a good few of our first clients came from a gym I used to work at. I don't know if you guys know the OAC, Auto Athletic Club.
of course I go there every day.
It's closed.
It's
now.
closed.
So yeah, cap. But
Believe that.
but yeah, so I worked there for a while, and like I don't know how it happened, but just everyone I got to know there just owns businesses, and like one of the personal trainers there, when it closed, opened his own gym, and he was one of our first clients. And like we just posted a story and he replied, and then we worked with him for like 2 years. And
Okay, dope.
so it's just
Yeah.
little things like that. But outside of the people we knew, it came from Kijiji. That was
Nice.
big for us. And then like Fiverr, we put
No way.
our service on there.
Referrals, yeah,
So
bro.
dude, we were doing like full 3-minute product videos for like $100 in his bedroom.
That's
And like
that's sick though. Yeah, that's
That's-
very
yeah,
dope.
it was
Yeah.
wild.
That's
But
crazy.
Yeah.
that's where it started.
What was
yeah.
like the bunkest thing you reviewed?
It wasn't reviews. It was like a
We had
a
to-
commercial. You know, like think of like when you pick a product on Amazon, the video at the start.
Sorry,
Like,
that's what I mean. Like what was the shittiest fucking commercial?
they're all so.
Honestly, we had like this. We had
all
this like
terrible.
wireless.
Oh, for
This
real.
wireless charger. We had this wireless charger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Th-
we had a laptop stand. We had a fucking
okay.
one
Yeah,
like
just bullshit, yeah.
really random shit.
Yeah.
How about I tell you, before we started the business, so I did like freelance like product photography.
Yeah.
One of the things I did was drawer dividers. That was my like. It's like just random,
Just like-
random. Bro.
When you're starting, bro, you gotta take
make money
anything and
somehow,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, you
So
gotta.
imagine saying, "Yo, what are you doing today?" I'm like, I got this little thing. I got this little fucking.
You got
Bro,
a dresser I can borrow? I need to.
We were drop shipping too, bro.
Yeah, I
We
see.
were drop shipping. That's kind of how like.
That's a real
everything
grind.
yeah, it really was, bro. We were there like, because we started our business in 2020 when when nothing was happening, right?
Right.
But Mason and I, we have this characteristic where we don't want to be complacent. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
we just like, yo, let's come together, let's do something. You know, you're into this, I'm into this.
Yeah.
Let's collaborate,
Right.
right? And then so we first did drop shipping,
Yeah.
and then we're like, oh, we're shit at drop shipping, but we're good at like creating the ads and
Right,
whatnot.
right,
So
right.
why don't we switch over to making
Pivot.
people ads,
Yeah.
Right.
right? And
Yeah.
then so that's like the business constantly kept evolving, right?
Okay.
And at the beginning, we didn't even know what the fuck we were. Honestly,
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
wanted
yeah,
to do
yeah.
everything because
Right,
we just
right,
wanted the
yeah.
money, right?
Yeah.
We're like, okay, maybe we can do this. Oh, I know how to do this. Let's offer that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as the business get better, we're just like just niching down.
Yeah.
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 So
Exactly what you
understanding
want
where
to
you're good
product.
at.
Yeah. But I was also gonna ask you, like, how do you guys like figure out how much you're gonna charge and stuff like that? Like, was it just over?
It was
Over
hard,
time.
but we're coming to it now. Especially like when we're doing 1 million services,
Yeah.
we're just kind of
Not $1 million.
Like,
Yo, you said million. They're like, whoa, what?
If you're getting $1 each, you know what I'm saying? Like, the math is adding up here.
No, yeah, but it's hard to figure out honestly. Like we just kind of compare to other people what they're charging, like, and just based off their budget and blah blah blah.
Are you guys public of like what you charge, or is it like just talk to us and
But there's no
talk?
set numbers,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like we work on right now. We're focused on doing like monthly retainers, so it's not like
Nice.
a per video price or a per hour price. It's like this much
Yeah.
a month. We'll
Yeah.
do these things every month.
I mean, to keep things juicy,
Okay.
obviously, like for the podcast, like when we first started, we would make videos that are like $100. We'd take that project, $150. Now we wouldn't take on a project that's less than $1,500.
per month.
Right.
Yeah.
Per
Yeah.
month, okay. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
I
yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah.
So actually,
Or like,
it's
or even
crazy.
videos, or even videos that are like we don't.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
it's not worth our time anymore because it comes to a point where like, why would we spend 4 hours only making 200, 400 bucks
Yeah.
when we can spend the same hour making like 1,000 or 2,000?
And you also know that people are already willing to pay that. So like,
Yeah.
okay, why would I now bring it down to 150 when people are willing to pay?
And because we've built our brand over
Exactly.
time.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
so
at first, you kind
100%.
of have to take those little things,
Yeah.
but then we we realize, the people are out there. We have the reputation. Like we just have to go towards the right people.
Did you ever have to like okay, say for like a friend, for example, okay, say the friend was like, oh, I'm getting shit for free. It's like, okay, now it's like, all right, bro, 1,500.
No, so actually, like anyone that we used to know or anyone that's worked with us from the start, they still have the same pricing, same
Oh,
everything.
okay,
So
okay,
we
okay.
won't change
Like
it.
Netflix,
So,
right?
Loyalty, loyalty.
That's right.
No, Netflix never did that.
Netflix
No.
fucked me, bro.
No, dude.
It was like gym
Netflix
memberships.
is
They
the
do.
opposite.
Yeah, gym
bro.
memberships. Yeah.
But yeah, so
I mean, we up it up a little bit, obviously, because but yeah, no,
Yeah,
we
no.
definitely keep it around the same ballpark.
Yeah.
But
Right.
any new customers, we just
that's
charge them.
where we implement
Yeah.
the new stuff. But yeah, like we have one client that I just shot with today that he's been working with us for like 2 years now, and the same
I think
thing.
I've seen it on
Nothing's
story.
changed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll definitely like honor that if they've been supporting us for 2 full years.
Yeah.
Like we're not gonna just say, hey, pay more now. But
Get fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
No, that does
I
go a
agree.
long way. Loyalty goes a long way. You
no,
know?
100%.
And so, did you guys have any scenarios where like a new customer just didn't like the price, or it was just, like,
Absolutely,
any,
all the
like-
time.
We get bailed out all the time, bro. we get bailed out all the time, bro.
Oh,
Because
actually?
a lot of the times people expect that they can. Because, bro, hear me out, bro. Sometimes people think that their brand is like a Lamborghini, but they're only willing to spend like $20.
Yeah.
Right,
Because
right,
think
right,
about this,
right,
bro.
right,
Like
right.
the most. Because like think about this, a lot of businesses don't spend enough money on their marketing or on their brand, and I don't know why they're just they cheap out on that so much.
Yeah.
But think about this, bro. Toyota and Honda is the most popular car brand out there.
Yeah.
You see that everywhere, right? They're basically advertising. People driving is advertising, but yet they're still spending millions of dollars every year advertising it. So what makes you think that your business is gonna grow just because?
You can't put that.
Yeah, exactly.
100%,
Okay,
man.
that's-
That's real rap, bro. I think even like when we see like, okay, not like people in the city, but like whatever we see people that are like, okay, cool. You clearly want to make it, and you just we understood what it took for us to like at least get to this point,
Yeah.
and it's not nearly to the end point. And it's like, yo, you're not even willing to come up to here. So it's like, all right, bro. Like, do you really want this? You know what I mean? Like,
You got to put a lot of money down, you know.
Yeah,
That's what we
yeah,
realized
yeah.
even with the podcast, and that's why when we looked at your studio, we're like, damn, I could imagine how much they're putting. 'Cause
Yeah,
ours
yeah.
looks like we have like a decent set, but like
Yeah, it's cool.
relative
Yeah,
to like
I
having a
mean-
full on like
Yeah.
3 different rooms, stuff like that. I was like, damn, like this has to be a lot of money.
100%.
Even with our studio, one of the biggest expenses was the audio equipment, all these
Yeah,
things. So
yeah,
it's like
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys, it's not a cheap setup.
Yeah, no,
for
100%,
sure.
100%,
No,
100%.
appreciate that.
Appreciate that. For real.
But yo, I want to ask you guys, like, since you guys are now like kind of figuring out your whole career, you know what I mean? Like in terms of like your business, like you said you took a lot of pivots. How many different pivots did you think you had to take to get to this
A
point?
lot.
A lot,
Basically
bro.
every few months, and
Okay.
even up until a few months ago, like we only
shit.
really would say we've locked this in 2 months ago, probably.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
Every single month, like we'd sit them like, fuck, bro, we suck. man.
nothing's working.
Why didn't we make money? We'd look back like, fuck, we only made this much amount of money, and like, but the thing is, like, you can't in business, bro. You can't be afraid to adapt and like evolve.
100%.
You can't be afraid for change because change is good all
Yeah.
the time,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you just have to be able to just like take a look back and like give yourself some good feedback.
Yeah.
You
100%.
know?
Yeah.
And like you can't be too hard on yourself, but at the same time you have to be realistic.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like Mason and I were like, okay, you know what, we can do these things, but like why offer it when
Yeah.
we're not a pro at that, right?
Yeah.
And so
Yeah,
just
no.
like dialing down, you know, like I guess you can say we had like what is it, identity crisis as a business, right? Like
Constantly,
No, it happens.
repeatedly. Like
Yeah.
we're probably on like our 4th, 5th website design. Like we're like just constant changing. But I think genuinely we figured it out, and now it's not gonna be an issue of like pivoting. It's more like growing slowly. But I think
Yeah.
we figured it out. Build this up, and then maybe add a service here, add a service there.
see.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
That's dope, man.
How does it feel being in this position now? Like, you know what I mean? Is it
It's
still weight off the
interesting.
shoulders?
It's funny because so it is a weight off the shoulders in a like money sense, but it's a whole different type of stress now because now it's busy as hell. There's
Yeah.
tons of clients. It's high pressure. Like we can't, if we lose a client, that's a huge hit. Like
Yeah.
so it's like it's not any less stressful, but it's a lot more satisfying, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
knowing that it's actually something's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you only got to worry about these certain things. We don't have to worry about the bigger picture, which is
Yeah.
Right.
And that's
Like-
the thing. A lot of people just want the money, but the thing is, bro, you gotta realize, like, the more money that's coming in, that means that, like, the more value that you're putting out.
Hell yeah, yeah.
And the more value you're putting out, that means there are actually businesses that rely on us,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, bro, like, if we kind of just like stop, if we stop providing the service that we're providing, of course they can find other people,
Mhm.
but at the same time, it'll have an effect on their business
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, that pressure is definitely a lot. Like, I feel like even the podcast too, sometimes I'm thinking about, like, if we want to make it further and keep growing, like, there's gonna be a point where, like, there's nonstop pressure. Like, there's people
Yeah.
always demanding
100%.
things from us,
Yeah.
just because they see us as valuable people.
What do you guys do to kind of like elevate yourself, right? Because like for us, we kind of constantly had to be like, okay, you know what, let's rebrand, let's do this. Well, like, what are you like? Because I'm sure like your first podcast is nowhere as good as your last.
Yeah, like literally,
Right?
yeah. It's like our when we first started, it was just phones. It was
Yeah.
3 iPhones, fucking just a bunch of whatever. We're figuring things out. So now it's
Yeah.
like understanding what we have, using it to the best capabilities.
Even prior to that, though, like, we had the Outnumbered channel, and
Yeah.
then we're like, we wanted to take
Still
that.
have it. We're gonna
We
come
still
back
have
next
it.
month.
Ben said it past 10. I heard.
Yo, they said that on our podcast.
Yeah.
Also,
What is
when is
happening?
that podcast dropping?
It should be this week,
Okay,
this
so
weekend,
this weekend?
or early next week. Yeah.
So you guys watch that as well.
It should be out by now. They can find it at Lanllo.
Lanllo Media on
Yeah.
Lanllo Media on YouTube and Lanllo Media on Spotify.
Or Lanllo Podcast on Instagram.
Yeah,
Go check that out. You guys are gonna see us in different
trying to-
settings.
I guess.
Lanllo
Or
Media, you
next.
guys.
Or
No,
it should
could
be
be.
out
Up to you.
relatively
Sometime-
soon to when
Did
we
you see the
drop.
link?
Latest,
You know what I mean?
latest like October 6th.
Oh, they're subscribed. I like that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Of course, good.
Actually, I got that notification today.
Oh, you did? Okay, that's sick.
I'm hype.
So did I.
Yes, that's 2 more. Let's go.
I love that. I love
We're
that.
trying to get monetized, boys.
Hell yeah, man.
We're very
so
far
tough.
away.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's
But
like-
you guys can get monetized because like for us, we're on a business niche, right? Whereas you guys are entertainment. There's like a lot more people can relate to your
True,
content,
true,
which is I really like, you know, because like for us, like we focus on business owners or like some creators and whatnot. But you guys are just fully entertainment, and you guys are doing a really good job at that.
Which I like.
executing.
I like
Thanks,
it a
man.
lot. I think,
yeah, man.
like, I really like this approach because for us, the podcast, we've said this from the start. There's no goal of it becoming huge or monetized. Like that's not a income source. It's
Yeah.
a way to just meet people.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah,
so
yeah.
same as the studio. Like the only reason we even offer studio rentals is just to help cover rent.
Yeah.
But the end goal is just to have a space for us to meet and for us to have meetings and us to shoot with clients.
Hell
That's
yeah.
it.
Hell yeah.
So
Hell yeah. Hell
so
yeah.
it's like yeah, but
No, that's
pull-
very
pull up-
important.
Pull up your channel.
Yeah,
Can they see this?
Yeah.
No, sir.
They'll
Oh,
be
you
able to
can.
see it.
I want to see some.
Yeah, that got 140 views.
Damn,
Not bad.
that's really
Those are
good.
Those are
You're
good.
growing.
views.
So
But
Hey.
the reason I wanted to see this is so you're not posting shorts, eh?
No, but I'm on that. I'm on that.
Have to.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, get on
Have
to.
to.
100%.
That is
Yeah.
like literally.
That's the bread and butter for
with,
sure.
with just the podcast, we aren't like the page wasn't growing at all. Like it would just be people watching from our Instagram.
Yeah.
And we'd get some views, but no subscribers, no growth.
Exactly. Yeah.
We started posting shorts like consistently, and we're actually getting subscribers.
no,
Like,
100. Yeah, yeah.
We
that's-
did
that's
that with
big-
the Outnumbered account, and
And
like
there's like, like
it's
13,000 views. Like,
Yeah.
you get
wow.
your
wow.
your
That's
dyna-
good.
like your
Yeah.
numbers go up crazy.
crazy,
Like in terms
yeah.
of just like watch hours too, which is another thing you need for your monetization.
exactly.
And so
subscribers, watch hours, views, everything. Like for a podcast to grow organically is basically impossible.
Yeah, no, it is. It is.
So
And-
those
Unless
shorts,
you're already like popular
Yeah.
prior
Yeah,
to
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
like those basketball players, which is very entertaining. Like there's a lot of like
Yeah, of
just
course.
athletes.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
But no, like
No,
I'm gonna be
shorts.
on that. If you
Yeah.
guys
shorts.
I'm saying-
We got to cover.
Get your clips
I appreciate
up.
the reminder,
I
guys.
do appreciate
No,
that.
No, you guys
seriously.
are doing well though.
And with like the entertainment side, like it will get views.
No,
it will
hopefully,
do
man.
well.
Hopefully. Hey,
Yeah.
fingers crossed.
That's the key, bro. to growing on YouTube specifically, that's the key.
Oh, yeah, no,
But you guys
exactly.
are not watching your entire videos, huh?
It's-
I see
it's
that, like,
scary.
great,
No,
great
I
scale.
don't lie, because sometimes because I've already edited the whole thing, so I just mute it.
Okay.
And sometimes it doesn't say that I watch it all. yeah. I don't
I
know.
trust that you watch
I
it.
haven't watched a single full podcast of ours.
Oh, really?
Not one.
No.
Yo, me,
I listen to it in the car, but that's
Oh,
me being
okay.
conceited.
Yeah. I was gonna say I watch it every second.
At the beginning, but now I don't have time, bro.
No,
Yeah, it's tough.
I typically do watch it just to double check anything.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
everything's
saying?
fine.
And then also it helps me with my short because I do the clips. So
Yeah,
that I'm supposed to be the short form.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just take notes. So like, okay, I like that part. That part is funny.
Yeah.
Let me try to make.
Bro,
it
you
work.
should try this this AI called Opus Clip.
It's a great, yeah.
So basically, you upload your podcast, and then it basically will like create like 10 shorts, 10 or 15, and it'll rank it.
You just put the YouTube link in. It'll give you, I think you can pick the number. It can be 20, it can be whatever, and then it'll literally clip it out, put captions automatically, and because it knows the transcript, it'll literally tell you why this might be viral. It'll rank them.
Yeah.
So it's like
kind of crazy.
So after a while,
AI is different.
You do have to pay for it after a while, but you can test it free. And then what we did is, like, we didn't like the editing style it does, so we would just use it to then see the options for clips in the video,
Yeah,
and
so you
then
can
go
just
edit
cut it out
them.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
100%.
try it.
You should try it out, bro.
Do you guys use AI for any like content ideas or anything like that when it comes to production?
Not content idea, bro. Honestly, because sometimes I find like before I used to use ChatGPT a lot for like captions and whatnot, but like I stopped doing that because I want to be as creative as I can, right? Because I want to be a master at it first before relying on AI. Because AI is going to be inevitable. Did I say that right? Inevitable.
I struggle that way.
I said it quick just in case. But
The mumble rapper over here.
you know what I mean? Inevitable. But so I know I'm going to end up using that regardless, but at the same time I wanted to hone my skill and be good at it before I start relying on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, 100%, man.
Yeah.
I feel like you wanted to say something before. Like, you talked about our biggest struggle, how we wanted to.
Oh yeah, so like we like so at first when we were doing the outnumbered stuff, we were doing a lot of challenges stuff like that. And we are just doing videos that we normally watched. So they were like general knowledge type of videos, which at the time was like we could be somewhat creative and funny in those videos, but it was very like
Copy paste.
Yeah, it was copy paste. A lot of people have done it for like 2 years.
Still like an artist, man. That's the
You gotta start somewhere.
especially in comedy and creativity. It's like it's just the structure of it, but like the jokes and the way you do it is obviously gonna be different.
Exactly.
Punchlines, yeah.
If someone were to ask you to do their podcast, like you set it up and everything, you edit, and how much would you guys charge?
Yeah, that's a good question.
No, honestly,
like $100.
no,
500?
it'd be a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'd put it to 300 ish for the first
No, he
time.
said 500.
No, I said 100.
Oh, 100.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
wow. Okay.
Because the thing is, honestly, this whole podcast, give me 6 hours is done.
But I'm saying like the whole month we do podcasts for you. We do set for you for the whole month. So that, like 4 shoots in that month.
Yeah.
And then I would charge.
Oh, yeah,
300 each.
Other
300 each. That's actually a good price.
Hey, I'm looking at their faces and depending on my answer, it was
No,
good.
that's
We're good.
That's not bad.
And that's the thing. Pricing all comes from confidence.
Yeah.
Because when we were new,
$5,000.
Dude, no, it's so true. Like, there's times where like there's this trick, like when you're providing a quote to somebody, is you explain the thing, you explain what you're gonna do, why it benefits them, you say the price, and then you shut up. Like you say it'll be this much. So
Yeah.
you just wait. You don't talk yourself out of it. You don't say because this and whatever. It's like you just it's this price.
when you itemize it, bro, and then you kind of give it justification, you're giving them reasons to counter you, right? It's this because we're gonna do 3 hours, and they're like, "Yo, why do you need 3 hours? I can do it in 2 hours. Drop it down $200." You know what I mean? So sometimes you just gotta say, "This is what we're gonna do. This is gonna be the outcome. This is the price."
How much would you charge
that.
just to edit one video?
It depends on the complexity.
7 minutes
bro.
long. 7 minutes long. It's just like a.
We don't really do like just edits, so it's hard to say. But
true.
we've been asked, but that's the thing. Part of us like niching down is not just anything video. It's like specifically video for business to business companies, for sales purposes. We have to be part of the whole process, like plan, film, edit, everything.
Okay, fair enough.
I have a fun question for you guys.
Yeah, what's up?
If what's one thing you guys wish you guys knew about podcasting right now that you wish you knew before you guys started? Like, what's one thing you guys know now that you guys wish you knew before you started?
That's a good question.
I would say, like, me personally, I would say that making them fall in love with our personality as opposed to getting guests to people watch us for guests.
Yeah, so,
You know?
I guess is the quote that we hit you guys with at the very end. It's like, be where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. So essentially, we're just looking for fans that are actually going to celebrate us rather than tolerating us because we're bringing guests.
The thing is, if it's that, if you find that audience that loves you guys, then it doesn't matter what you're doing, where you're doing it, they'll follow.
Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like when we first started getting guests and shit, I was like, oh, it's cool. And then there's certain, not gonna name drop nobody, whatever, but like there's one, two people is like, oh, you're not really comfortable in front of the camera, you know? So it's like,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
fuck, now it's kind of fucking weird.
Yeah.
And also another thing for us is like, bro, recently, like the ones that are by ourselves, we find the funniest.
Okay.
And not
We do
only
it
that,
most.
people watch it more. Like that's why more viewed ones are like where it's like we don't have a guest.
Yeah.
You know, and
Very interesting.
We don't have clout, so you guys not gonna get views for shit.
Oh, no shot.
No,
talking to guests.
We'll make you guys a few clips for this.
Yeah, we'll give you clips, you know.
hey, bye.
$50 each.
That's all we need. All right,
$50.
wrap up the pod. That's all we
Why
need.
you said $50.
No, but yeah, no. Honestly, that was a huge thing because
Yeah,
like
man.
we were trying so hard to fit like in this certain box for
Yeah.
all these other people. But we always hear as well when I do listen to podcasts as well, they always tell us like, yo, just be yourself, do your own thing, stop chasing that stuff.
Yeah.
So we hear it all the time, and then we just chose to ignore it because we see that it could potentially be more beneficial to chase like do pranks or certain trends and stuff like that to get like some viral moments. Which like yes, you can get fame for like 10 seconds, but it's not gonna be a
You
lot.
don't want to get that
Yeah.
cookie cutter. You want to be
Yeah.
original. You want to be
Exactly.
known for being that guy. You want to be the first, the person that's doing that.
Exactly.
exactly,
Yeah.
100%.
And so that's why
Yeah.
we were like, hey, yo, let's just do our own thing. Let's focus on our own craft.
You can't copy mine.
Yeah.
Get your own.
I mean, it's the same answer. We're going out the same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, and like to go back to the initial thing that I was mentioning, like the podcast was always something that we wanted to do, but we were already kind of focused on the Outnumbered and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And the first time that we noticed, like, yo, like, let's not try to strategize too much and just try to do whatever we feel is going to be more fruitful down the line. Like if we really like podcasting, let's start it now. Because
Yeah.
before we
Yeah.
were thinking like, yo, we'll do it 2 years down the line when we get like popping off like our challenges and other stuff and viral clips off of that. And people will recognize us. Then when we do a pod, then they'll like actually
Oh,
listen.
these are the funny guys that are
Yeah.
doing challenges.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
at that point, we said, you know what? That was another huge step we took. We were like, yo, bun all that. Like, we got to stop focusing on what everyone else did. Because that's
Yeah.
like, we're trying to focus on like other podcasts that were successful. That was like influencers or other people
Yeah.
that were doing athletes that had something going on somewhere else. And then they brought it to the podcast. And then we said, you know what? Let's just bring it to the podcast.
Yeah.
And then see if that can, go in different directions.
Yeah, 100%. And even like one thing I would say like as well, like when you invest, there's like okay, I remember there's a specific point where we were just doing the YouTube shit and we're doing a challenge video and all we had is these like square little lights, our phone, a mic on the phone,
Yeah.
and that's it. That's literally all our production was. And I remember sitting down like, yo, look at this. This is so sick. Like, look, there's lights on us. There's a camera pointing at us, and that was nothing, you know.
Yeah.
And
It's very cool.
it's so important to invest in yourself because that motivates you so much more.
Yes.
It's like,
I
yo,
agree.
this is sick. You know, like
I think like saying, "Oh, we'll do it then," is
Yeah.
just a waste because it's like
bullshit. Yeah.
there's nothing. There's no point. Like everything that you think you're gonna learn that time, you'll learn in your first 2 episodes. It's like
100%,
you just have to
100%.
do it. You don't like maybe the first one sucks and you don't put it out, but like
Yeah.
like if you know that's the route, you have to just start.
100%.
No, and,
Yeah, yeah.
and I'm happy that you brought that up too, because what's it called another thing that we learned through the podcasting too is like being more creative on long-term videos. Being funny and like jokey for like 6 minutes was like a kind of a challenge, but like doing it for like an hour and 30 minutes sometimes, like that's how long we record.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it was actually like a bigger step and stuff like that. And so like we have to be more creative in terms of just like thinking of ideas,
Yeah.
just like talk, just stuff like that, just carrying conversations, and then as well as just like marketing the podcast as well.
Yeah,
Another thing that
yeah.
we have to learn, and so I'm happy that we're doing it instead of
Yeah.
taking it like focus on the other YouTube stuff.
100%. Yeah.
Because now we can like we can trial and error. We're testing out different
Yeah.
things, which I feel like is something you guys were
You
doing
guys
with
are-
your business.
yeah.
and
Of course. But yo, I just realized something. Like you guys post clips on Instagram.
Yeah.
So why are they not on shorts?
On shorts, yeah.
Like put every
Yeah.
single one. Even from
Can literally post it
This
on
is the
Twitter.
business talking.
but even the ones that like
this is
are
the off-camera
old. I'm telling you.
No. We yell at each other sometimes. We're like, "Fuck, we should do this." Like, why are you doing
No,
this?
I mean,
Stupid.
Just use AI.
You're
We're the
definitely right.
same. Like
Yeah.
it's easy to just say, why aren't you doing that? Like
Yeah.
we had so many things like that we took forever to actually execute. But
100%,
I'm
yeah.
telling you, man, like
No,
you
no,
have
you're
videos
completely
there.
right. You're
Post
completely right,
literally if
yeah.
you want. If you have 30 clips, just post them all tomorrow and
Yeah.
just have them there. But
And also, it's going to be really good for the algorithm because now that we have a lot of clips,
Yeah.
now it's going to be
Stop
perfect
out.
for the algorithm because they're posting every day, so it's
Yeah,
going to be so,
yeah.
it'll be
Yeah.
so solid.
And so hopefully we
Yeah.
can. That's the thing. I was telling him before.
That's
like,
why we did.
yeah, I'm sure.
No, genuinely, that was
Yeah,
that was another huge thing. When we're like dealing with the obstacle of me not being able to help out with the short clips, I told them, yo, at least the silver lining is whenever we do get that ready, we're gonna have a bunch stockpiled,
Yeah.
and then we can get the algorithm. We can just continue feeding the algorithm. We're always gonna be
Yeah.
consistent, and so yeah, we're gonna try to be consistent with
Yeah.
that. Be
Yeah.
good on
But
that.
also, don't let that stop you either. If you're just like, oh, we've been slow this week. Let's wait till we can be consistent again. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
try
true,
your
true,
best,
true,
but
true.
like
Yeah.
once you start, just
Hey man,
Whenever
I need
you
to
can.
get a phone call. This guy.
No, but honestly,
Good therapist.
but I will say, like, you guys have it down. What's the most important? Because a lot of people, they have the discipline and like posting with and knowing the algorithm,
Yeah.
but they're talentless.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
Yeah.
have the talent already.
Man, thank
you
you,
just
man.
you guys just gotta get better at
Little
the.
gay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm joking.
Embarrassing.
You just gotta get the
I'm
algorithm.
sorry. I couldn't. It was too good of a compliment. I was blushing too
no
much.
more, no more compliments.
No more.
I just don't know how to deal with compliments sometimes. I appreciate it.
I got you.
Continue.
I'm not gonna lie.
No, but yeah, man. I mean, it's just once you get the hang of it, man, like just continue, bro.
No,
Honestly,
yeah,
because
man.
starting is the hardest part.
It really
Yeah,
But you
no,
guys already
100%,
started.
100%.
And another thing that I'm trying to focus on right now, and I actually saw a Netflix little series about it, or just one episode on it. It was like they were talking about this blind guy that was able to see without like his eyes and stuff like that. It just popped
See
in.
without his eyes?
Yeah, like he's
Okay.
able to. He's
Like
able
he
to
knows his
fully-
surroundings type shit.
Yeah,
Like,
he's able to fully
echolocation
concentrate.
type shit.
It's something like that. He was like, yo, essentially when I was watching it, and I was kind of falling asleep when I was watching it, but like he was just focusing so hard. Like he was able to like literally not let his brain wander at all. So, and it's like, he was like, every single day he would sit there and practice concentrating so hard. And essentially, like, if you can concentrate for 20 minutes straight without, like, taking in any other distractions or anything like that, let your mind wander, you could actually start to like become like a lot more like
how strong your mind is without.
you can realize how many
don't even
things
need to see
abilities
it
you have.
and
Yeah.
able to-
And so
I
like
see what you mean.
I don't know if it's like true. I don't know if it was a little satire or stuff like
Imagine
that.
Stevie Wonder saying like, "You look fresh today." What the fuck?
No, but it happens, right? I mean, I'm not sure that like you can see without
No,
your
no,
eyes,
exactly.
but your other senses gets heightened once you lose a
Yeah, yeah,
certain
100%,
sense,
that's true,
right?
yeah.
And he was literally
Yeah.
saying at one point, like, he essentially what happened was like he passed away. There was one guy that was able to do it, and he was actually able to just concentrate fully, and not be able to see without his eyes. But the other guy, he was able to learn how to concentrate, and they were giving them timelines of like how long it takes them to like typically concentrate for 3 minutes. It would be like, oh, maybe 5 years you'll be able to concentrate for 3 minutes, and it's like literally them sitting there staring at like a flame that's like 16 inches away from their face, and they gotta like just stare at the darkness and just think of nothing but the one thing they love the most, And so one guy, he thought of like his sibling, the other guy thought of himself.
Oh my goodness.
And the guy that thought of himself, like he actually became like so advanced at it. Like he was able to get to like 5 minutes within the first year. And so he just started to focus on it heavy. And like he just got so involved to a point where like they were saying like he went to a doctor's office and he literally told him like, yo, do a test on me. I can see without my eyes. And they're like, what do you mean? And he was like, all right. And he just closed his eyes and he just like walked around the room and they're like, all right, we'll do some tests. They put like cotton balls, they like, wrapped his head. They did like the most insane experiment they could. But yeah, apparently like, he could walk around and stuff like that. I was like, yo, this shit's actually interesting. So you guys see me sitting in a room staring at a flame for like 3 hours. I'm really trying to concentrate, but I do feel like there is like like certain elements that I need to just be focusing on more.
Yeah.
And like for the podcast stuff like that, we do get distracted here and there. But like it was just a tangent stuff like that. But I was also gonna mention.
Yeah,
like,
for real, bro.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I heard it. But yeah, no, honestly, like I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on that. Like, what do you guys think like about like just like if you're able to just like hone in and concentrate?
Honestly,
so well?
from what I've learned is because before we wanted to be a master of everything, right? So for us, it's better to be a master at one thing, and then once you're really good at that, then move on to the next. Because when you're trying to sharpen all your tools, is really difficult. Yeah, you'll get there, but it'll take you 10 years, right? Or 20 years. Whereas if you can focus, sharpen your first tool, take you a year, master that, move on to the next. It'll be a lot quicker for you to do that rather than just trying to sharpen all of it all at once.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Right?
That's true. That's 100%.
So it's the same thing, bro. Like that's why you see a lot of athletes, bro, when they become a master at one thing. Like it's only really rare where like someone will play at like in the NFL and MLB or whatever, right?
You can't only
Except
shoot
Messi.
threes.
Messi, I'm not allowed. You can put him anywhere. He runs around the whole field. That's the goat. But yeah, I do agree. Like there is, you're definitely like you just stick to the one thing that you're really good at, and you just go crazy on that. Like,
I didn't expand from there. But I don't know what Mason's take is, but that's what my take is.
No, for sure. I mean, even within that, like not only the business focusing in, but then recently we decided where before it was like we both were trying to learn the camera, we both were trying to get good at editing, we're both were trying to do everything. Now we have our own things within the business. So even within that, we've focused even more narrowly. So it's like I think it's huge. But for things like this and a business and whatever, it's like no matter how much you focus, there's a million things to think about. So it's like
100%.
it's only so much you can do, but Yeah, it's also a matter of just getting good at being okay with that. Like,
But I feel like there's a lot of like even just not even trying to like even for like meditation and stuff like that. I know they always tell you like try not to like try not to get distracted with all the thoughts. Like try to like literally focus on your breathing and stuff like that. And so I feel like there's when you are just trying to just focus and stuff like that, just zone out all the things, the noise around you. You can like just benefit yourself in terms of just stress and stuff like that. So yeah, no, and if you were to I have a quick pivot. If you were to focus on one sport, what sport do you guys think that you could pick up right now and actually like get to a professional level?
Like be actually good at it.
Be actually good at it. I have my sport. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And I have something for you to pull up too.
So
Basketball.
So for you, basketball, yeah, you definitely do.
Not me.
You definitely do the height advantage. For me, I would say jujitsu. Jiu-jitsu just because I have the flexibility and I mean. I don't like to get choked out, but I mean, I think jiu-jitsu would be one because one, I really like it, and I think for you to really master something, you really have to enjoy it, right? 100%. Because if you don't enjoy it, then like it will always feel like work. I mean, I've only done jiu-jitsu for a little bit, but at the same time, but I think if it's something that I could really excel in, I think that would be it. But I did play baseball for like 12 years. So
Right.
But you said pick up a new sport. But I guess I've already been doing jiu-jitsu. So pick up a new sport.
Or any sport, even if it's like a sport that you stopped playing for a while. Like if you could if you could focus on it right now, put your all into it, do you think you can make it pro?
No, because of my height disadvantage and my shoulder injury.
Damn, I probably have a sport for you, but let's see if you can think of one.
Bowling.
Anything? Bowling?
Bowling.
Nah, bowling is crazy.
But realistically, like if I can make the big leagues, give me the most bullshit sport. Like give me fucking bowling. Give me
curling.
I have a little bit better one. Curling is a good one too. I'm thinking speed walking. These kids go. Yeah, tell me I would not go crazy speed walking.
Yeah, I do got those hip
dangerous,
bro.
Long ass
Every
legs.
stride is like a fucking half the 100 meters.
I see this video, yo, and the end was so funny.
Bro, look at this mesquite kid.
What the?
Trying to keep up. Yo,
What are the rules? Like, how do you know you're not running?
that's the thing. Again,
Oh no! The rule is both of your feet
need to be
one of
has to
them
be touched.
one has to always be planted. Yeah.
But yo, that
Look at that. Yeah, like that. That's me, bro.
That number 10
for me, bro.
They had a big lead. What the hell?
He was the lead.
No, he's being
overlapped.
overlapped. He's being overlapped.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, but also, like, I'm not gonna lie, I would not be able to just walk. Though. I would just start sprinting.
I'd be so frustrated.
Especially when I saw somebody right behind me. I'm like,
Yeah, imagine somebody walking past you and you're just like, God damn it.
Bro.
Yo, hires. I'm either tripping them or I'm sprinting. Like, I'm just getting
Very
disqualified.
frustrating. sport to
Yeah.
watch.
Yo, honestly, like competing in those sports is really like nerve wracking. Like doing track and field, doing swimming, all those things are really
No,
like,
those are- yeah,
they're like
Swimming,
nerve.
I heard, is like the best athletes out there. Like, is the swimmers.
Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
It's crazy. Yeah, bro.
Because all your muscles are actually just engaged.
Yeah,
engaged,
facts,
bro.
yeah.
Even with fighting, bro. Like
I was gonna
boxing,
say,
bro. You'll like you'll be boxing. You're like, oh, yo, why does my quads hurt? Oh, why does my calves hurt, bro?
It's
Because you're
wild.
using
Everything.
everything.
I've
Yeah.
done some classes with him, like boxing, jiu-jitsu, or Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
And
Muay Thai.
like it's insane.
Oh, actually?
It's the muscles you feel sore and you didn't know you had, and like the cardio is insane. Like when you're just going through a combos and then it's like, okay, 20 kicks, okay, this that, you're like literally about to just throw up. Like,
Oh, you know what's another one that's actually that I used to do a lot? Rock climbing.
Ooh.
Rock climbing, bro. That uses a lot of your
Yeah,
like
I
forearm,
mean,
like
people
your back.
consider it a sport. They consider curling a sport.
If you know how to climb a fucking wall,
Bro, no, bro. It's not just climbing, bro.
Yo,
because
your
you-
fingers.
No,
not
no,
even
yeah,
that, bro.
yeah,
It
yeah.
has to be calculated. You gotta know which
Yeah.
which boulder you gotta grab onto
well, don't
because
go to the flat one, idiot.
no, bro. But like sometimes you gotta do certain moves, bro. Like Spider-Man, bro.
What is it called? Free solo.
Free
whatever?
solo.
Oh,
Free
man.
solo, yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Crazy.
What is that?
So it's a guy who does rock climbing, but like huge mountains, no harness.
Oh.
No harness, nothing.
It's insane.
Bro, those people are
Would you
daredevils.
guys go cave diving? Whatever the fuck that is?
Oh,
Never.
fuck
Cave
that.
diving? No.
Never.
This guy is signing me up for suicide.
$100 million. You have to go
Yes,
through 10
easily,
meters.
Easily,
No.
easily, any day.
Oh,
But,
10 meters? Yes, bro.
I've done.
100 meters.
I'll die.
I'll do whatever for 100 million, but
Really?
but like I've been scuba diving before, but like being in the cave
diving's
would
scary
scare
too.
the hell out of me.
But he's rich.
Bro,
Being in the cage?
If my phone,
In
Cave?
a cave.
Cave. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because like I just get like, because I've heard so many stories of like, oh, you take the wrong turn, you're stuck down there,
stuck.
you just
Yeah, yeah,
drown
yeah.
slowly, like
100%.
terrifying.
No, I can never do that,
I'll
bro.
do it when I'm 80.
I'm a terrified of heights, but like in water, like bro, like
You're not terrified of heights. You're terrified of falling.
I'm terrified of falling. Exactly. That's right.
Would you do
Yo,
when I'm when you're
day to
80?
day must be scary
When
for this guy.
Oh fuck!
No, I'm actually so afraid of heights. Like it's bad. Like I can't handle anything when it comes to like, rock climbing stuff like that. I remember even when we had to do some like for air cadets, they were like telling us to do this like quick little zip lining course.
Yeah.
And I remember I was that one kid at the edge like this, and they're like, "Yo, we're gonna take a glider after this. Like you're afraid of these little heights. Like get ready for later." And I was like, bro, and the glider like the force,
Bro,
it was crazy.
Sometimes you just gotta give your permission to die, bro.
Bro,
Like, that was like, all right, I'm giving my permission to die today.
It literally feels like it. I feel my heartbeat. I'm like, is this a heart attack? Like, no, I could never do anything like
I was gonna
that.
ask you guys really quickly. What's the biggest challenge for you guys as like for the podcast? Only the podcast.
Podcast.
Okay, I'll start because I literally just started like not being on the podcast. Because for me, I'm not a talker. Like I'm an introvert. I'm a quiet
You know what's
guy.
crazy? You say that, but I don't believe you.
I'm not. I like in a situation like this, I can because and like you guys saw, like I came back on for your guys' episode.
Right,
like it's
right.
fun,
Appreciate that,
but
brother.
like
Yeah.
when I'm trying to like have a real like meet someone I don't know, it's supposed to be serious. I'm supposed to know about them, ask good questions. It's like I'm so stressed the whole
You can't
time.
pull a Steiny.
No, no, sir.
I'd fight him.
You would take it easy.
Yeah, I'd fight him for just clout, bro. Not even for money, bro.
Everybody wants this. Man.
But yeah, no, honestly, like when we first started the podcast, Mason was like, he's an overthinker a little bit, right? And we balance each other. Because for me,
he's the opposite,
bro. For me, I'd freestyle it, bro. I don't know you. I want to get to know you on the podcast.
Yeah.
That was my type
Right.
of. That's my vibe, right?
Yeah.
Whereas Mason is a bit more calculated. You know, he's a lot smarter than I am. But like in terms of like being more calculated, for me, I'm just like, oh yeah, we can do that.
Yeah,
I'm like
this
very
guy's
optimistic, bro.
overconfident, and like it's great. No, because the thing is,
That's
like
a good ass.
it's necessary
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
like
two overthinkers
there's-
are gonna be fucking
exactly, and also two people who are overconfident are just gonna jump off a ledge.
Exactly, I was gonna
So
say.
it's like
Yeah.
like it balances out where I'd be too scared to do something, and he's like, let's do it, and I trust it. And then there's times where he's like, yeah, why wouldn't we do that? I'm like, because of this, of
Yeah.
course not.
And I was like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That's kind of stupid.
Yeah. So
But-
it's a
That's
nice
so funny
balance.
because even for us, bro, when we were first doing it, every fucking shoot for YouTube, especially, I was like, that was shit. He was like,
Yeah.
no, you're nuts, bro. That shit was actually fire. Watch until the post edit. I watched the post edit. That was pretty fire.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Honestly, bro, you just gotta do it, man.
100%.
But yeah.
And the honestly main reason why I was able to think like that was because I would always just look it through the edits. I'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, no, we're gonna cut that part out. Any part that was boring and that we felt like was whack, like
cut it out.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
gone. And like they're only gonna see the highlights of that whole like hour shoot, which we're cutting
Yeah.
down to like a 6-minute video. And I was like, bro, trust me, we got enough good content.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna be good.
And even I think
We
like
can
for the
edit it.
YouTube part, I think because for a while my laptop was shit, so like I think you were holding down the edits a
Yeah.
lot. So I'm like, I didn't really see that process.
So do you guys
fully,
plan it ahead? Like, do you guys like, for example, today's podcast? Did you guys plan about what you guys wanted to talk about?
Not necessarily. Like I just had like certain funny things that like I seen, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, yo, we talk about something. I'll just go. Like you guys were talking about, like I knew we were gonna talk about like just sports in general. So then I had this funny video that I was like, okay, I'm gonna throw that up there eventually.
Yeah.
And then just certain small topics. If there's certain things that are going on. Like there is right now, the Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift going on, that
Oh,
power
yeah.
couple. And I was gonna see if you got, you don't know anyone?
No?
Do you know Taylor Swift?
Yeah, I've heard of
Okay,
it.
okay.
Or
What do you
like
think of
22? right.
That is it. I knew you were in trouble when you
Okay,
lied.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But, so she, by the way, is the most powerful artist out there right now.
Is she?
No question.
People
Bro.
are saying like,
Yeah, bro. What people are saying they're
People say-
reselling your tickets.
Yo,
Oh,
people are
bro.
also saying that she's like, oh, Michael Jackson, Taylor Swift.
Really?
Like, yo,
yeah,
but-
I've even heard the other way, but like,
People
Yeah,
that's
people-
impossible.
that's of course
That's
a
impossible.
cap,
yeah,
but
yeah.
It's hard to gauge,
Listen.
but like I don't know, they're close.
I'll put
I
it
think
this
if
way,
people
bro.
in China know Michael Jackson, people in China don't know Taylor Swift.
I disagree, but listen to this.
Yeah.
So when there was her show, she did a show in Toronto.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for that show, you know how they have the whole like wait list. You have to wait to get access to
Yeah.
a ticket, however it worked. So there were more people on that wait list than the population of Canada.
Population in Canada.
There was over 30 million people on that wait list.
Yeah.
Whoa.
damn.
Wait.
What?
And they're all from Canada?
No.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say like, bro, what the hell?
Everyone in their mom.
I didn't go. No, fuck that.
No, she creates so
Yeah.
much business everywhere she
Holy.
goes.
It's
like,
insane,
it's
and it's
stupid.
crazy too, cause like
Why is
Like-
she so popular?
When did
Why? Why?
Why is she so popular? Because she has like a bunch of
Longevity, like,
hits that she
yeah.
recorded back in like 2011. That
Yeah.
she's going crazy. That she
And every
remastered,
white
right?
girl
yeah,
loves
yeah.
her.
She re-released, like re-recorded them all because like
Yeah,
her
yeah.
label or I don't know.
Yeah,
she
she,
couldn't
like,
get
give
the
the rights.
or-
Because she gave she sold her rights to them, and then she's like, yo, you know what? Fuck it, let me gain my own rights.
which is
by doing it
crazy. You
again.
can just
Yeah,
do that.
yeah,
that's such
yeah,
a
yeah,
crazy
yeah.
finesse, which I like
But
it.
it's because
Yeah.
they like I heard I don't know anything about this, but I heard it's like they don't own the song, they own that recording.
Exactly. Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's the same with video. It's like
Yeah.
you own whoever. Like if I hire a videographer, unless we have a contract, he owns that footage.
That footage,
Like,
exactly,
so it's
exactly.
not. So it's
Yeah.
it's interesting. Yeah.
No, yeah. And so yeah, like so all her hits are just from all the way from back then. So all her
Yeah.
fans are just grown like through time, and then even just like young kids now they hear her shit and they become fans too.
Yeah.
So like there's like flights filled with all Taylor Swift fans. They're all singing her songs. Like there's no like
Yeah.
Lil Baby or Drake. If they're doing like a concert, there's not gonna be a whole flight just dedicated
Yeah.
to their
Dedicated to
fans.
Fight?
Flight.
Flight.
Like, they had a
Oh,
flight.
flight.
Like a whole
Yeah.
airplane just for
Like people coming from New York all the way
Yeah.
to Georgia.
This is
Yeah.
the Taylor Swift plane.
Yeah.
Everybody
And everyone was sitting there with white girls. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is probably the most.
Of course, I was there. I was there.
I love her too. I can't lie. A couple tracks, but yo, I was called. No, yeah. So she like she has all those that fan base like she has them by grips, and they all will come to her shows. They'll call their daddies, "Hey, dad, I really want to go to the show."
Yeah.
The dads will fly them out, so they got bread. You know, that target audience,
Yeah.
money right there. So
Oh, yeah, man.
when she does like I heard something about like the GDP for like a certain city went up by like 30% or something
Yeah.
like that because she,
30%
Yeah,
just
bro.
because she went there.
she went there like all businesses had to like hire like a bunch of staff and stuff like that because
No
a bunch of
way.
people were just traffic.
How many
coming
people can
in.
go in one concert?
Like they can get like 50,000 like
Yeah.
Bro, but they're doing
Stadiums,
she does like 5 shows per city.
Exactly.
Like, she's
Oh.
doing,
back to back to back to back.
She's not doing like one show.
No,
No,
because
no.
she knows she can fill up the arena 5
Exactly.
times and more, and then some. Like
And also to give you perspective, Drake did 2 shows in every city.
And
So
Oh wow.
yeah, so she's like doubling Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's past everyone.
like
Yeah.
yeah, Drake's
That's
huge,
crazy.
but like it's
Yeah.
a different level.
Yeah, it's like
Different.
yeah.
Eh,
Probably
And the thing is, right now people are like making fun of her because she like has a lot of boyfriends and stuff like that. And right now the guy she's dating, he's like a football player. His name is
Yeah.
Travis Kelce.
tight
He's
end
like
from
a
San
kind of like
Francisco.
he's kind of like a fuckboyish like he had like a bachelor he had like a show like a bachelor
dating
show for a
show or
dating show
something.
for
Yeah.
her.
He was also like married damn near like with a black girl like
Like the black
Months
community
ago.
kind of take him, not gonna lie. Like
Yeah,
a lot of them
yeah.
claim him because like he
Yeah,
acts like
yeah.
like
because he
Cultured.
He has the haircut. He has the
talk,
way he
the
dressed, way he
swagger.
yeah, exactly. So,
I hate things. So,
and also like he's like really like he's like a well known tight end. Like he
Yeah.
Rob Grant, you know Robert Grant. Okay, whatever.
I'm on culture, bro.
One of the goats in terms of tight ends. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, they won the Super Bowl. Like he was a big reason why they won the Super Bowl.
he's
Okay.
like up there. So yeah, he's like the top dog right now. And like so, I want to ask you guys, how long do you think that relationship's gonna last?
Yeah, what's your opinion?
So she has a lot of boyfriends, and this guy's like a fuck boy.
Okay.
Like, her whole thing is like
Honestly-
like, she'll date somebody and then for like a few months and then break up and then make an album.
Make a
about
song.
it.
Honestly, it's
Exactly,
all for
yeah,
PR, probably.
Yeah,
I mean, just talking about like
100%.
probably it's just probably business. At the
think
end of the
they're
day,
gonna get
there's probably some sort of contract. Let's create this conflict,
Mm.
so that's gonna
Yo,
bring you more
You
audience,
guys
bring
get
me
the
more.
pod big enough, you're next.
Yo,
Fuck
facts,
Taylor Swift.
facts.
That was my only goal.
But honestly, I don't know, bro. Honestly, maybe like 2 months.
2 months. you
If
think?
it's even a relationship, because if you really think about it, bro, if you're that busy, do you even have time for yourself? How are you gonna have time for
Yeah.
someone else, bro?
Like yeah, she like there was a whole thing. She went to the game the other day. Like that was like
Solidified.
Yeah,
a scheduled
yeah,
brand
exactly.
like thing. Like
Yeah.
that
It's
was
'cause she-
True, true,
and
true,
like
true.
apparently she was next to family. I don't know what the family looks like, but it was
Yeah.
just like white old
Yeah, I
lady.
don't know.
And I was like, it could be Travis Kelce's
Yeah.
mom. But I don't know.
And you know how you know it's publicity is like apparently they left the thing in like some convertible together. It's
Together,
like
yeah,
Really?
you
yeah.
didn't need to do that. You could have
Yeah.
gotten enough black truck out the back
Yeah,
door.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
they
yeah,
clearly
yeah.
did it for
For like exactly
yeah.
exactly, and it's also like it's so funny because like the way it got confirmed that they're dating is they walked out together.
Yeah.
Bro. Honestly, bro, attention's the new currency, bro. They're just trying to make money off of this.
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I
so
mean?
no, I think they're gonna
Because
get-
how do you
It's an
even have
interesting
time
play.
to like get to know someone and
no,
get someone on a deeper level? I guess that's just me because I'm a lover boy, bro. Because like I'm never gonna date someone that I don't know for more than like
But no,
10 years.
I think they do. I,
Maybe not 10 years,
I think
yeah.
they have like very busy schedules, but then whenever they can allocate time, they definitely do. And for them too, they want someone that's equal to them. They don't want to
Yeah.
marry some random person that's not doing headliner shows.
But like
stuff
that's the thing. Like that person's still random because you don't know him.
But you gotta like come with some sort of excitement.
Just because they don't have clout doesn't mean like you
But-
can't know them.
That is true, but I feel like for the most part, those type of people, like those like A stars.
But they never last too, right? So they goes to show that's either fabricated or it's just not real love.
No, but like Taylor Swift.
She deserves the best of the best.
I also think, by the way, I've really a lot of hate for this. So fucking mid.
Who
Taylor?
So
Yeah,
mid.
she's not attractive in my
So
opinion.
mid.
Oh,
I think
like
so
looks.
mid. Looks wise,
Yeah,
so
I would
mid.
agree.
I mean, like
So
she
mid.
like out of all the wait,
Trey Smith.
I was with Travis Kelce.
Travis Smith.
But what's called she out of all the like the artists out there, she's not the most attractive, but she's not too bad.
You know who she gives me? Like Paris Hilton.
She does give Paris
1000%,
Hilton.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
Like shut the fuck up. That's what I think of,
like
really.
I know
she was
I know
hot
the
in, like,
name, but I
early
don't even know what
2000s.
that person looks
The
like.
person. Oh, okay. Looks like her.
But the thing is, I would give her like a 7 out of 10. But like
Yeah,
all
like-
artists, all other artists are like 10s.
Like she's not ugly, she's not bad,
Yeah.
but it's like
Yeah.
But I don't think that's why.
Travis
but look at the guy. Look at the guy
Yeah.
here. Let's see. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Don't do that one. There you go.
Come
That.
on,
Second one,
man.
second one.
He's just a good-looking guy.
Looking guy.
He's out of her league for
Right?
He's
Yeah.
out of her league. He's 6'8"
Right?
too.
Yeah.
Like,
6'8"?
Yeah,
Damn.
The unit, this guy.
yeah, man.
And
Like,
he's funny and he's smart.
It's cute.
It's my first time hearing about his name.
Really?
Yeah,
Or
you know,
first time
there's
seeing
actually there's like a trend that going on where girls are telling their boyfriends like, "Yo, it's so funny how they put Travis Kelce, like how Taylor
Yes.
Swift put Travis Kelce on the map." It's like I never heard. It.
Bro,
And they're
his-
like, "Yo, bro, he's a fucking superstar. What are you talking about?" But yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a,
His jersey sales went up 400% that day.
yeah, 100%.
Oh, actually?
100%.
Really?
oh wow.
That's how you know
100%,
the
yeah.
brand deal worked out.
Yeah.
That's what
It
I'm
worked
saying, bro.
out, it
It
worked
could-
out.
it could be like all
You-
business.
I mean, even for you didn't know about him, but you knew
Now-
Taylor,
now
right?
we're
I
talking
don't
about
know
it.
anybody, bro.
You knew Taylor though.
I know, I knew Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
of
probably in the
course,
same
of
boat as that girl you just mentioned.
Yeah.
The what?
Now you know about him because of this. That's why we're talking about
course. Now
it.
I know this guy,
Yeah.
but I'll forget about him, bro.
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
What are you doing with your
Irrelevant.
I was gonna ask you. So you're not really into sports stuff like that, but do you know memes really well?
I knew memes. Yeah.
Do you know? Do you like anime and stuff like
I
that?
love anime.
We were talking about that prior, so that's why I just wanted to ask that. So and I wanted to ask you as well. Do you also fuck with a lot of memes?
I like memes. I'm not into anime much.
But you do play with memes a lot.
course.
Okay.
So right now, you know what I'm saying? My favorite memes going on. So I just wanted to show you guys this guy. He's just a cutie to me. Him in all these different scenarios. So people are just here. How do I zoom into this?
He looks
So-
familiar. Is he from Seinfeld?
No, it's
Or
from
Friends?
King of the Hill or no?
He's from like he's in
He's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies.
Adam Sandler movies.
Oh
He's
yeah,
even
Grown Ups,
Grown-Ups,
right?
that
Grown-Ups.
too.
Yes, that's where I know.
This
him
is
from.
the guy right here.
Blart Mall Cop.
Like, there's just
Oh yes.
certain pictures of his right now that are going viral that I find so funny. You're like, there's another one that I
Yo,
gotta
he
pull
kind of
up.
looks like David Kerman right there, bro.
Yeah.
So
does.
if he looks like this, and this is the girl's. Say you're dating a girl,
Yeah.
and this is the dad,
And he comes up and he
and he said, "So you want to fuck my wife
Oh my god.
or my daughter?"
What an
What are you saying to him?
I already did.
Want to join?
Yo, yeah. Chill.
but out of all
What
these
do you press
pictures,
for that? What do you press
Yeah, what do you press for that?
you know, there's 4 different pictures here. Okay, I want you
Oh,
guys to give me your
yes.
favorite. Okay.
Yo, why is he
So-
coming out of the sewer?
So this is,
Wait, are these Photoshop or he actually took these photos?
These are.
These are
real.
actual. These are actual pictures.
Are you sure, bro?
Yeah,
They-
but this is also like 2008, 2009 type
Yeah.
shit.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Personal brand.
So yo, tell me
These are
which
not
ones you
AI
do.
generated.
Nah. There's
Bro,
a bunch of those.
AI generated photos are crazy.
They're great. Nah, these ones might be, but there's a bunch that aren't.
Why? What is? Like, I'm just trying to think. Like, what was the?
I don't
purpose
know,
of this
bro.
Photo shoot? Like,
No one knows, but it's just Kevin James out of nowhere. So there's just those
It's like a
4.
random name. It's like, when the fuck did you hear about Kevin James?
So which one do you guys like the most? You know,
This one.
I gotta
I
say,
like the poll.
no.
It's a crazy
That's the
one.
best.
Honestly,
this one's crazy
I'm
too.
just looking at one.
Look at this.
Yeah, it has to
look
go
at
with
that.
the context.
Yeah, this one's like
Maybe
maybe
we
just.
can smoke one more.
But yeah, no, this one. What's it called
That one's funny.
What's the caption on this one?
the pole
The
one?
sewer.
The
Maybe
sewer
we
one?
just smoke one more blunt
No,
after smoking that
actually,
one
sorry,
more
sorry.
blunt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro, the comments is sometimes funnier than the meme.
Bro, 1,000.
Bro.
Yo, let's actually see. Nope, there's
The
no
comments
comments
are
on
the
this.
comments as well, yeah.
But no, honestly, like one thing I was gonna.
Yo, what the heck? The page name.
No, but yeah, no. Honestly, I love this guy, bro. Kevin James is actually in my top 5 actors out there. So
Really?
I actually
What's
love seeing
top movie
top movie of all time.
of him.
Of him. It's got. Here comes the boom. Here comes the boom.
Oh, that's like the fighting one. Or it's
The
like,
fighting one, yeah. I remember being a kid so amped coming out of the movie theaters, like, yo, I just want to fight anyone right now. It was the first time I see someone get their arm grabbed. Like, I see that arm bar. I was like, yo, it's GG's, you know?
Yeah.
And you lift him up, and it was just like,
Here comes the motherfucking boom.
and I was just like, yo,
I'm
the whole
dead.
time, like, yo, I could do that. Nah,
That's easy.
face plant.
Yo,
anyway.
come here.
We gotta try it out.
Well, who would you say is your top actor of all time? Real quick.
We'll wrap it up with this.
I'm sure, like, if I thought about it more, I'm sure there's someone that's like a deep cut, but the easiest answer is Leo for sure.
Yeah,
That's just
yeah.
nothing but bangers.
Okay.
Like some of my favorite movies, like multiple.
Yeah.
And
Would you ever do that, Wolf? You know that one scene with his wife? Would you ever do that as a Halloween costume? Like, you know, that when she's like wearing that
with
pink dress?
the
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 teddy
hand,
bear.
like on his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever do that, like,
Yeah, it'd be
outfit?
fire. I'd be her girl though. Fuck yeah! What the hell?
I would say Jackie Chan, bro. Like
Jackie
no
Chan's
movies that like every Jackie Chan movie is always
That's
a-
true.
is
It's always a
hit.
good time. That's
Wax
No.
on, wax
Yo,
off.
you know
Yeah.
another one, especially recently, or like
no, he did do that. Karate Kid, he did do wax on, wax off.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
I was thinking about the original Karate
Yeah.
Kid. Yeah.
Jonah Hill in his more serious movies, like
fire.
War Dog, Moneyball,
Yes,
like these
yes,
movies.
yes,
I
yes,
love
yes. He's
him in a
fire,
serious
yeah.
movie.
It was pretty
You
funny
know,
in
you know
War
the,
Dog.
the movie Don't Look Up.
Oh, yeah.
that was good.
Solid.
That's a good ass movie.
Even
yeah.
the recent, what's the recent one?
the
that he did?
the Netflix one.
The Netflix one.
It's about a podcast. It's literally-
Oh,
Fuck.
You People.
You people.
Yeah,
I actually like
That
that
was
one a lot.
interesting.
That was
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
I didn't know how to feel about it.
I liked it because a lot of the modern, like whenever they try to
Exactly,
bring new
yeah,
things,
yeah.
it's so whack. Like even
Yeah.
whenever they do TikTok like references. to them,
LOL.
like,
It's like-
Yeah,
nobody
it's the
says it like
worst.
that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
but you people, I feel like they did a good job.
Good
of
job
it.
Yeah.
incorporating
No,
that
I'd
with
agree
us.
with that.
Yeah.
And even the black girl, the actor,
Nipsey's ex, Lauren London or whatever. London. Yeah.
that girl, but even the other girl, the other. I mean, was it a girl? I feel like
The podcaster.
like the podcast host,
Yeah.
the co-host. It was a girl, yeah, the black girl, yeah.
She looks like Whoopi Goldberg a little bit.
Yeah, sure. I'm being careful here.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck you guys are talking about, bro.
But yeah, who's your top
Denzel.
actor? That's a great
That's
shout.
a good one. That's a
Denzel's
good
a
one.
shit.
Great show.
Yeah.
You got any-
I don't watch enough movies. The only reason why I said Jackie Chan because he's pretty like known
Yeah,
by everybody,
yeah,
and
yeah.
like every movie that I watched was like a long time ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
now
I see.
I don't watch movies anymore.
Oh really?
No time.
I
like
love
don't-
movies.
like,
That's
you
like-
can always find 1 hour.
I know.
When I go to bed, just
Yeah, I love.
Yeah.
Watch it in
I like
segments
getting into,
even.
like, a good
Pardon?
series.
Watch it in segments, even like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Bro, why would you watch a
60
movie in
seconds at a
segments,
time.
bro?
Watching
This guy's trying to make movies into shorts.
You gotta do that.
You know what I mean?
No.
This guy's learning.
Be honest. When you see,
Netflix
I've seen
shorts.
some TikToks
remember-
of movies, and I'm like watching the whole like 20 minute
yeah,
scenes.
6
Yeah.
parts. Like, you remember?
Where's part 3? Part 3. Like, oh,
You guys
Yeah.
remember that streaming
I've seen that for
platform?
Dragon Ball Z
That-
a couple days ago, actually.
Exactly.
I forget what it's called, but there was that streaming platform that was only vertical, and it was like 10-minute shows.
Oh,
I think it was
what?
called like
I've not seen
Quibi or some weird thing. But
Quibi? Oh, I heard of Quibi.
it might not be that, but it only like it died so quickly. But
Oh,
it was
yeah?
literally
Okay,
TV shows that were only vertical.
Oh, that's
Like,
so
it
ass.
was so weird.
You need to have even TikTok got like they adapted. They got like
Yeah,
the,
they
you
got
can
that.
full
Yeah.
screen it.
Oh, they do now?
Yeah. Like you have to
Yeah.
upload it in a certain parameters, and you'll be able to like do it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like especially when you got wide angle, you know how it's wide angle, it'll just show black pieces.
Yeah.
You just turn your camera.
They're
on.
adapting,
But
bro.
You know what? You know what I got into recently? Instead of like an actor I like is a director. Like finding a director.
Like a
I've-
Christopher Nolan type shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm forgetting his name right now, but the guy who did like Bullet Train, Atomic Blonde.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
he's
true,
like
true.
that.
Fuck
That
yes.
sick.
Yeah, no, 100%.
No, I
Did you
actually
guys watch
should-
Oppenheimer?
yeah.
Yeah? Did you like that
And
one?
Barbie.
Yeah. Oh, actually.
Barbie was good.
It was
bro.
good.
I should have watched Barbie, bro.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
Is it
I
still
enjoyed
out?
it.
Yeah.
Probably,
Oh,
yeah.
probably. Yeah.
Wow.
most likely, yeah.
Oppenheimer is
was-
definitely more of your route. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
you like
no,
Oppenheimer.
though it's like 3.5 hours. It's long.
Oh, true.
bro.
I have short attention
Yeah,
span, bro.
hate
Yeah.
Oppenheimer.
I enjoyed
I did
it,
watch
but-
the new movie because my parents are in town or in the country.
Yeah.
Mission Impossible.
Ooh, I actually did like Mission
I haven't seen
Impossible.
that one
Yeah.
actually.
I actually like
I'm
Mission
proud.
Impossible.
Yeah, I watched the movie.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm
It's
cultured.
got enough for that.
Yes.
I'm cultured.
No,
Top
honest,
Gun, that's a good one.
Top Gun's a huge
Top
one.
Gun.
I love
Yeah.
Top Gun. I watched it with the 4D seats. That was a perfect movie to
game
watch it on.
Yeah.
But other than that, I would never watch any movies in 4D seats. Like it's just too
Bro,
much.
I watched a Fast and Furious movie in that. Like I was literally like shaking.
that
I
could be
like had to
sick,
like
actually, yeah.
readjust. Like shaking.
You
out
imagine
my
they
seat.
give you a steering wheel watching Fast and Furious? That'd be sick.
That'd be
sick. I
sick.
was actually literally thinking that. I remember going to 4D seats with you. I think it was, I was with you. I remember going to this. I'm like,
If only.
I wish. Though.
That'd be wild, bro.
But yo, I actually do like a lot of like war like documentaries and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, no facts.
Yeah.
Like I was seeing one that was like even talking about like the Oppenheimer, like the atomic bomb, and like gives it more insights on that. And I was like, yo, these are actually very interesting too. Like,
Bro,
Yeah.
documentary
Getting
is
old.
a hit for Netflix and chill, bro.
yeah,
True.
that's not what I was going. I'm a humble boy.
Loves murder.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all fucking fucked up. You know?
No,
No, but honestly, documentaries is the vibe, bro.
Yeah,
you don't
man.
have to like
you don't have to pay attention too much.
exactly,
Exactly.
and it's so it's there, you know. Like, oh shit, okay.
I'm like, I didn't miss anything. Yeah, no.
But you know, we do gotta wrap it up here.
Yes.
So
Yes,
we
yes,
don't
yes. Please
get
keep
too
you,
late.
you know,
But
for
you
real.
know, we do thank you guys for coming.
real.
No,
Thanks
it's
for
been
having
a
us.
treat. This
Oh,
is our
thank you
first
for
time being
having
a
us.
guest on a podcast. So.
Hey man,
Yeah.
yo, likewise, honestly, for us too. Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
I
on
like
yours.
it.
You're on yours, so that was
Yeah.
shout out to you guys for having us. too.
For real.
Took
I-
each other's V cards.
Cash money.
No.
Need that.
Overload, you guys are.
Cash
Bro, I'm overstimulated.
And so just a wrap up question. How did you guys feel the overall experience? You know, we'll put you on the pressure with the cameras on.
No,
so you
this
have to
is
say good
fun.
things.
You guys
Be
carry
honest,
it
be
well. You
honest.
guys carry it well. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. Like being a guest, it's nice because like there's never really like a quiet moment. Like you
Yeah.
guys know how to transition the conversation. That's one thing that I will
Appreciate
say,
that.
and like
Appreciate
that's
that,
one thing
yeah.
that I struggle with sometimes.
It's
Um,
hard.
Yeah, but like you guys have a good dynamic.
Yo, I think
You know
it's
what I
because we're retarded, bro. Like we have fucking like the dumbest brains. We just go off, just
Goes
bullshit.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I feel like it's. I would say it this way. We're a little bit more open. So like we're just like we're so down to let the conversation go any direction.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so like I've just like just dealt with that since time. So
Yeah,
I
'cause
feel
we're also
like
interested in like a bunch of random shit. So it's
exactly.
like,
Just try to be curious.
I had the same feeling that a lot of people tell us. Like when people walk into to our studio, like, oh shit, this is what I see online. You know, that's how I felt walking in. It's like, oh
yeah.
shit, this is what I saw
Yeah,
online.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Oh,
That's
this
dope,
is
that's
the
dope.
people.
So
that
how
I saw.
does the room seem smaller?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I like. It's true. 'cause
But in a good way because
Yeah.
it's like you guys make it look so
Yeah.
good on
Spacious,
film.
Like when I was watching one, I literally like it felt like you guys were like far and like
Distance.
I saw
Yeah,
someone like
yeah.
walk in and out and it's like how'd you even walk out?
Yeah,
I
don't talk.
get it.
Yeah.
We're telling them to watch out. Like my little brother was doing this butler thing for my brother.
Yeah,
all time.
that's the one I
And I was like
watched.
so
Oh, no way.
stressed.
That's the one I watched.
Yeah, I was stressed for that one. I was like, yo, he's gonna kick something. Like, one of these lights are gonna come down.
No, literally.
No,
So
that's
it looks
hilarious.
sick. It
Hey,
comes
man.
out really nice.
That's dope.
But this
Appreciate
was- This was fun, bro.
you guys are way ahead of us, bro. We have one camera angle. You guys have three.
Hey.
You know,
And we stole yours too.
No, but honestly, you guys are ahead of the game, bro.
No, it's
Hey, man.
good.
Likewise, brother. You guys doing your shit. We're doing ours. You know.
Hopefully-
And, hopefully we could collab and do.
Yeah,
more.
definitely.
No,
You know,
of
yeah.
Definitely gonna be around each other more
of
often.
Of course.
Yeah, because I don't know if we talked about this publicly yet, but if we haven't, I'll cut it out. But we do want to do like a event, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like,
yeah.
hopefully if you guys want to join us, and
Bro, yeah.
Do it together.
You can host it at our studio if you want, brother.
Yeah.
That'd be
Whatever.
sick.
Yeah, that'd
No,
be
yeah,
cool.
yeah, we have multiple different events that we're trying to do, and there's definitely gonna be opportunities at your studio for sure.
100%.
If
Yeah.
we have that.
Because we had an idea where we're gonna do like an event, and then people like whoever's there or whatever, they're usually gonna be all creatives and shit, and we'll have our podcast set up, and then whoever wants to just join in for like 2 minutes.
A
pop
quick
in.
interview.
Yo,
Pop
that's smart because we've literally had the same idea. Like, we want to do some events too, like
Yeah.
some business focus, but some creative focus. And
Yeah.
like, we were trying to think of ideas, like whether it's like we have the camera set up and you can do a short reel, like film
Right.
that, or but a podcast is a great idea
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
or,
yeah,
like,
100%.
something like that, like
Yeah.
something to interact with.
Exactly.
but,
Call
you
it
know,
a short podcast.
Right now, we're just trying to get a list of like 8 people that we want to just have for that segment.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to compile those lists, and when we do, hopefully we'll get. In
But
touch.
sometimes it's difficult to get like 8 different creatives in
it's
one
true,
room,
it's
right?
true, yeah.
But
People got
but
busy
but that's the
schedules.
thing too, though, is like the bigger you get and the more you are consistent with this, those people will start following you now,
100%,
right?
yeah.
They want to be around you.
Yeah,
You'll see
yeah.
that shift
Yeah,
pretty
man.
soon enough. I'm sure you have already seen that, right?
Yeah,
Like I'm sure
yeah.
people recognize you as a podcaster.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I mean, that's
yeah,
how I know
yeah.
about you guys,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because of your
true, true.
podcast.
No, that is true. That's
Right?
interesting that you
Like,
guys
I
didn't
wouldn't-
know about us prior.
I
too.
wouldn't have known you guys otherwise if you guys didn't have your podcast.
Yeah.
That's so
Crazy.
funny. That's actually
It's
Hey,
hilarious.
clip
That's
it and
hilarious.
shit.
No, literally.
Holy hell! Look at the connections.
What a good
But I do also want to give you guys an opportunity
For
to
real.
say, anything you want to say real quick. Any advice
To
or
your own
anything you
camera.
want to say.
Well, thank you guys very much. This has been a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
Check out our podcast Two with Them. It's coming out next week.
Yeah.
And that's
Appreciate
it,
you guys.
man.
Hey, man.
Just
Oh, it's
come
already
love
out. It's
it.
already.
Or coming out soon.
Coming
Maybe
out
we'll,
or-
that's
already
maybe.
out. Yeah, it depends.
Yeah,
Depends.
we'll
But
let you guys know.
Hopefully,
check it out.
Yeah,
Check it
hell
out.
yeah,
We'll see.
hell yeah,
It'll
hell
be
yeah.
somewhere. That's it.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
absolutely.
This has been fun, man.
Hey,
If you guys
man,
have any,
likewise.
yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate that. And yeah, tell someone you love them one time.
Take
See you
care.
later, guys.
Peace.